What's up, YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. Today we're going to take a look at 5 spec books that I've been hunting for a while. These are books that I feel are undervalued at this time, still affordable, and have a great return on investment. Let's take a look at what books I'm talking about. All right, so let's begin with the first book I want to talk about. This is a book that I think everybody should be picking up with all the movie news that's been happening with Moon Knight. They just showed a possible, and it hasn't been confirmed yet, a picture of Oscar Isaac in that classic Moon Knight costume. There's been rumors about Dracula coming, and we all know that Blade is coming to the cinematic universe. And that is my first pick. All right. First pick I want to show you is this Tomb of Dracula number 12. And this is the second appearance of Blade. Now, this book here, raw copies in the fine condition, are selling for about $50. Affordable, right? Even in a VF copy, you're talking $100 for a VF copy. This is a book that people are starting to pick up on. I've been pressing some of these for customers, so that's usually where I see a trend going. It's actually pretty cool that I get to see the trends as they're going along, what people are thinking. So CGC 98 on this book is $1,900. It's pretty pricey, but still nowhere near what Tomb of Dracula's A Werewolf by Night is, or Tomb of Dracula number 10. Those are massive books. Even Tomb of Dracula number 13, which is the origin of Blade, has become a pricey book. CGC 9.6 on this book is $1,000. So definitely not a book to sneeze at. And let's take a look at the next book I'm talking about, all right? Next book we're going to talk about is this. And this is Captain Marvel number 16. So now this is from volume 5, I believe, of Captain Marvel. And this is the first appearance of Phyla-Vell. Now, Phyla-Vell, and follow my thought here and just hear me out, and you guys tell me what you think. But Phyla-Vell is kind of like the daughter of Marvel, Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel. She's created from his DNA. All right. Now, she plays a huge role in Annihilation, which it's been teased. If you watch Loki series, they kind of tease some things from Annihilation. The rumor that Nova's coming plays a big role in Annihilation. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy who play another big role in Annihilation. All kind of spec stuff. Phyla-Vell plays a major role in Annihilation with Nova. Matter of fact, she also, from Annihilation, she winds up becoming Quasar. So she's assumed multiple roles. She's also tied into Moondragon, who is her love interest. Moondragon also rumored to be in the MCU somewhere along the line, has been a member of the Avengers, I believe a member of the Defenders. Phyla-Vell becomes a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And I believe it's that. This is also in Annihilation is where we get the rendition of the Guardians of the Galaxy with Rocket, Groot, Peter Quill that we all know and love. It's not the first Guardians team, but it is the team that everybody knows. So raw copies of this book are selling for about $35 to $40, and this has been a spec for a long time. I believe first time I saw this, it was the Pressable Defects had talked about this book. So a good book to get. 17 is also another good one. That's the first full appearance. Now, CGC 9.8 last sold for $313, and a 90-day average on this book is at about $268. So that's pretty affordable right now, especially if you can get it for $35 to $40. That's 10 times the value if you can get it into a 9.8 condition. So good return on your investment on this book, and a really cool character. Do some research on this character. This character is one of the better new characters that was created during the modern era. I enjoyed it a lot. Annihilation is one of my favorite stories, so maybe I'm a little biased. You get Wraith, you get a lot of different things from Annihilation. All right, so the next book we're going to talk about is this. If you've been watching the prices of the Mexican variants, the Lamol variants on Ultimate Fallout 4, it's over $1,000 in a 9.8, and the first Spider-Gwen is a couple $100 in a 9.8. Now this book here is, I mean, 678, right? It is a classic. It is the most expensive of all of the Venomized covers that came out, and it's a low print one. At that time, Spider-Man wasn't doing that great, so, and you had to be, it was like a 1 in 50 in the stores, so you had to, really order a lot. So not every shop got it. This is the Virgin variant from it, and you could tell the difference because if you look on top where the Marvel logo is, it'll say Mexico, and it'll also say, it'll tell you that it's a variant right next to the number where it goes 001. But these were all short printed. They weren't massive print runs on these books. I saw one on eBay. You could find it for about $75 to $100 is the sale price on this stuff. And I haven't seen any graded yet. I was looking on GPA, but that has to be wrong because there has to be some of these graded. I picked up the Edge of Spider-Verse. I have the Miles. And I also picked up, shout out to my man UniX. He gave me a copy of the Venom 3, which is the first null. It's that third print variant. So they did one of those. These foreign variants, especially the Mexican right now, are becoming huge. If you can't afford the one cover, the best, the main one, next best thing is these type of reprints. Also, a lot of people are going for the artwork. If you're an art fan, you're seeing the Italian ones, the Paninis, even the German ones. They're doing some great foreign covers. You're seeing some fantastic artwork. You have like that Superman, Batman one, which is the Supergirl cover on the Planet. That was a foreign variant. Just some really nice variants out there like that. This is a book. If you see it in the wild and you see it for $75 to $100, pick it up. I haven't seen it in the wild yet. Right now, I think there was only like 1 or 2 of them on sale on eBay, so it's kind of scarce, not that easy to find, And now let's take a look at the next book. All right, so Daredevil number 10, volume 5. So Echo is coming to the MCU. That's already been confirmed that she is going to be, Maya Lopez is going to be in the next Hawkeye series. All right. So issue number 9 is her first appearance. That book is through the roof. Raw copies are over $200. I didn't even take a look at the 9.8s. But this cover here, and this is a gorgeous David Mack cover. He did the covers on these, so it's just an extra added bonus, is the first appearance and the origin of Echo. All right. So raw copies on this book are going between $40 and $50. A CGC 9.8 last sold for $200. But before I show you some more CGC stuff on this, let's just talk about this character a little bit. So why is Maya Lopez going to be on a Hawkeye series? Well, it's been rumored that Charlie Cox is going to be on that series also. So Maya Lopez her father was killed by the Kingpin. And she was raised to believe that Daredevil had killed her father. Now, she was doing some investigative work and trailing Matt Murdock, falls in love with Matt Murdock, not knowing he's Daredevil. During a battle, because she's deaf, which is also another pretty unique thing that I like, that Disney is bringing characters with disabilities, kind of like Daredevil, but now you have a hearing impaired person, and she reads his lips, and Matt Murdock tells her that he couldn't have killed her father because he was just a teen at that time. Maya goes back, realizes that the person who had raised her had lied to her, shoots the Kingpin in the face, and disappears. Now, what I was talking about with this book is the GPA, and now Charlie Cox is rumored to be in these movies. So that could be the tie-in to all of this with Echo. So the last sold on this was $200, but let's go back a little bit. You've had sales of $309, $303, $405, $323 going back to July, $450 in May, $357 during now your April. The beginning of April, that was the big spike in all books. And now as they've leveled out, this is probably more a $300 book than it is a $200 book. So if you can pick up this book at $50, that, I think this book at $50 is an easy pickup for me. As a matter of fact, I did pick one of these up. And I will scoop this book up every time. I just like the price point on it and everything that it brings. It's actually a good story if you haven't read it, but gets me thinking. So you bring her into this series, and it's possible that Charlie Cox is going to be in there. That's the big rumor because people are trying to tie it into Maya Lopez. But why the Hawkeye series? So here's another angle that we could look at for another affordable spec book that you could pick up. All right. And that is the fact that Maya Lopez, when she came back to the MCU after she ran away, makes peace with the Kingpin, but Daredevil has moved on. And she becomes the first Ronin. Now, we all saw Clint Barton as Ronin in the Avengers movies. They could easily retcon it that she replaces Clint Barton and becomes the next Ronin. This book was hot and heavy when Clint Barton was coming out as Ronin, just for the cover, even though people didn't realize that it was first Maya, and Clint Barton actually comes in a later issue. Average copies of this, raw copies of this book, are going for about $25 to $35. CGC 9.8 on this book. Last sold for $210, and the 90-day average on this book is $185. I really like that. I mean, it's just me. Tell me what your opinion is, but it kind of makes more sense that because she's being introduced with the Hawkeye series, she could possibly assume the mantle of Clint's prior character, but that's the video for now, guys. Those are 5 books that I've been picking up, 5 books I'm speculating on that are pretty affordable, and if you get them in 9/8, it's a good return on investment. Again, that's another book right there. You get it for $25 and sell it for $200, almost 100%, 10 times the value of your book. So I'll take those deals any day of the week. Please leave comments, hit the thumbs up button if you like this. Hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. 50% of you guys are watching my videos and not subscribing to the channel. Now, I just passed 3,400 subs, on my way to 3,500. At 4,000, we're going to be doing another giveaway. I'll probably be announcing some stuff that I'm going to give away in the future episodes. But that was it. Let me know what you guys think about Maya Lopez spec, and Phyla Vell spec, and just all the books that I just showed you right now. Until my next video, peace.